UDX 483, South Carolina, standing by.
Monterey Bay. Excuse me, 483. How goes it? 30-30 trying.
Oh, you're doing a fine job. It's going fairly well. I come out here and I hear some voices and I key up, and within a few keys it all goes away there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, you want to drop down to like 380?
Hey, 138.
We can do that.
049.
TQ.
Well, are you there?
I am, buddy. How you doing, Steve?
Doing pretty good. Like I said, I've come out a few times. I heard a whole lot of West Coast, and I'd key up and I'd get about 3 words in, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's that's kind of been the norm the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, past few weeks I haven't had much of an opportunity to get on the radio, trying to get everything situated and the way my wife wanted it. She had an uncle that she didn't know that she had until last year coming to visit, so it all had to be nice and perfect and close to perfect anyway. So we got all that done, and last week hard drive went out on my laptop, so I couldn't do anything as far as YouTube or anything, and yeah, it was all fun.
Oh yeah. You gotta have the damn computer working before you can do anything these days anymore, don't you?
Yes, indeed, and I got a new solid state hard drive in it, and of course the new Windows didn't have all the old stuff I was used to, so now I've been having to retrieve old programs so that I can do what I need to do.
Yeah, but those solid state hard drives, man, they really speed things up. They are the shit.
Yeah, mine actually did pretty darn good, believe it or not, for the old what you call it, but it actually worked fairly well. But in the last year it went from being able to upload 6 or 7 videos in a night to I'm lucky if I could do 2.
Yeah, those old hard drive was running out of memory, buddy. You're burning her up.
Indeed. I kept saying I need to get an external hard drive. Never got it, and of course I lost everything I had. And now I'm going to get an external hard drive, and I'm on download everything from YouTube to it. But I lost all my original videos anyway, which most of them I'd done away with anyway.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, everything's in the cloud now, man. My wife's outfit, we put everything on the cloud. We don't keep anything in house anymore. So that was a good day for me, Steve, when I got rid of all those servers and stuff I had in her office. That was a giant relief of my technical responsibilities to her company.
I hear you, I do.
So what else is new, man? Besides the wife's unknown uncle coming by, right?
Not much of anything, to be honest with you. I'm getting ready to go over and take a short video of a new project I'm going to endeavor into. I'm going to make a test poll out of the old basketball goals that everybody throws away.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, I wish this would have came a couple days ago. I finally got around to getting my 4 element up, I don't know, a month to 2 months ago. But I took it down a couple days ago because I'm getting ready to leave for the summer, so it would have been interesting to see how it changed things.
Well, I talked to you, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and you were on it. And but honestly, I think I got you about as good now as I did then. But then conditions were terrible then. So yeah.
All right, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. All right, yeah, it's been so bad. I didn't think I'd talk to anybody in the last couple of weeks, me, and I'm going back to my log, and there's just not much action going on in there. But, oh, that's cool, man. Well, you're giving me about an S5 right now, but it's kind of drifting around a little bit, you know?
Well, I've got you between a 7 and a 9 on that last over. You were punching a 9 several times.
Just Mother Nature, anyway. So, anyway, nothing else earth-shattering going on in South Carolina, I take it, huh?
No, not really. I got tired of dealing with the people at work, so I took the day off and had me a long weekend.
Well, yeah, plus then Monday is Memorial Day, so you get Monday as well?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice, 4 days off, man. You're going to enjoy the hell out of that.
Yeah, and I got most of the grass cut and everything, getting everything ready for her uncle, and then getting ready for her friends that were coming over last night. So only got one corner of the yard to cut, and I don't know if I'll do that today or tomorrow.
Right, so how has the weather been? You guys been getting any rain? Because we've had 0 here, but I'm hearing reports up in the upper Midwest they're getting a lot of rain.
Well, we got a fair amount. Week before last, it rained every day for I think it was 4 days, 5 days straight, and we were worried about it for the weekend, but it stopped on Wednesday and pretty much dried out. But even with that, you know, we hadn't had any in a month. So yeah, we're definitely in the drought zone. So, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Roger, not much you can do about it. We're just all riding along, going for the ride, right?
Yeah, it's funny. We were in drought, and the rivers were reaching flood stage because everybody else was getting the rain, and it's coming down to us.
Yeah, Roger. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think it's still raining a fair amount up at the cabin, but so I'm taking along my old 3 element with me up to the cabin, so that'll be my project when I get up there in first part of June, Roger.
Roger on that. Well, did you have the 3 element or the 4 element on up when I talked to you?
I had the 4 element up here just till recently. So the 3 elements, I took it down, put it back in the box. It's been sitting over in the corner, so I'm taking it with me.
Roger, yeah, I do recall that. Yeah, you told me that you had taken the 3 element down, and you've got the Mako 4 element, right?
That's affirmative. They're both Makos actually, but the 3 and the 4. But they're pretty easy to put up, man. Even I figured it out, Steve.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I got lucky with my Serio. It was in the air when I got it. All I had to do was attach the elements back to it when I got it home.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, when I was a kid, I bought my first antenna specialist Super Mag. Halfway vertical, right? So I barely took it apart, and I walked it down the street, literally.
That's cool. That's cool. Did I tell you about the 0510K that I got?
No, you got a new vertical,
A new used one. Found it sitting on top of a tower, and I've been eyeing it. I've been checking tax records and people around the area trying to figure out who owned the property. And lo and behold, I rode by there, and there's a van in the yard. So I swung in, and I asked him about it. He said, yeah, it was my dad's. And I had gotten the story on who it was, but I couldn't figure out how to get in touch with the guy. And, well, it was him. Lo and behold, it's somebody I've talked to on the radio before. Yeah, anyway, I ended up getting it for $100, but his dad had run it with as a direct feed, and I'm gonna go back to the regular PL259 connection on it, and his dad never got it under 1.5 to 1.7 SWR either, and I believe that was due to the 75 ohm coax he was running to it. Yeah, and you're just coming back in, sure enough.
Yeah, there we go, there we go. She's really finicky today, Roger.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I got to talk to somebody there at QSL.
Yeah, Roger. So when are you gonna go take this thing down, or did you already?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I got him to take it down, and that was included in $100. I just had to take it apart on site with a pocket knife. Take it apart enough to get it in the back of a truck to haul it home.
All right, Roger. So you already got it there at the house.
Yeah, Roger. Now I just gotta. I think I'm gonna put it on top of the crank up tower when I get it up, and I still gotta put it up and do some tuning on it, make sure I can get the SWRs where I want it, and I gotta buy me the bracket and all that to go back to a regular 259 connection on it.
Yeah, Roger. So he had what did he have, an ANC on there, or BNC?
No, he had it direct fed with a big old fat chunk of solid core, appeared to be 75 ohm coax, and that's why he never got the SWRs down right.
Oh, all right. Well, so he was using it in something outside of 11 meters, like maybe up on 10?
No, apparently he was primarily on 11 meters, but he was running 1.5 to 1.7 SWR all the time.
Yeah, it's a little too high, man. At that point, you're getting a fair amount of reflection, I'm thinking.
Indeed, but like I said, I'm gonna get the bracket and the 239 from 05, and he said it $25 plus the shipping. That's a little bit inflated, but whatever, it's better than me building it, I guess.
Well, yeah, the good news is they're still around. You can get parts, and you got someone to talk to if you need technical help, so that's pretty sweet. Where are they located, do you know?
I think Illinois. I talked to the guy. Guy's name is Tom. He answers the phone when you call in. He does everything himself. He tests those things at 10 feet and 7,000 watts.
Wow. So, Tom in Illinois, is that the same as, it sounds like the Mako guy, actually.
I guess maybe it could be, but I don't know.
Alright, well, cool, man. So, nothing else too exciting other than some pretty crappy conditions. So, have you been getting any European DX at all, Steve, at any time of day?
Zero. Now I say zero, but now the other day when I did get a little bit of a somewhat local or short skip, I heard somebody. It sounded like possibly Ireland. It could have been England. I heard somebody call me in the video that I was listening to as I was uploading it, but I didn't hear them when I was there. Well, actually, I did hear them there, but the other guy didn't want to be quiet, so.
Yeah, okay, so in other words, not much action there either. So, yeah, I had about a week of short skip. I was hitting like Northern California. I was hitting Texas a lot for a couple of days. It's just kind of bizarre. But then late in the day, like 3, 4 o'clock my time, then Australia and New Zealand start moving in here.
Yeah, it sounds like it's dropping out again. I don't know if you're going to hear me, but yeah, I was getting primarily southern stuff, getting a little bit of Australia, a lot of South America, but I managed to get into Tennessee the other day, into Nashville. I got Warren Scott, Whiskey Mobile out of Nashville.
Wow, that's a pretty bizarre short skip, huh? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've only gotten into Tennessee a couple times. I've only gotten into North Carolina one time. Georgia a few. Now, back in the early 90s, I used to talk into Georgia all the time, but I think that was just ground wave.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's been weird, man. It's been weird. When I'm hitting like like that, man. And then one day I even had a guy in Las Vegas, which is really odd for us here.
Yeah, you know, California is yeah, I never thought I'd say it. It's real easy. It seems like anymore. But as a matter of fact, I heard several of them right before I heard you. But I wasn't really getting to anybody. But I got somebody in Vegas last week before. But again, it's, you know, it's there and it's not.
Yeah, Roger. I would think if you're getting me, you should be getting all those guys as well. I mean, there's a lot more of them over there. But I'm actually finding that's the one thing about when the DX is gone, I'm running into more and more local guys here in the Phoenix area.
Yeah, I actually talked to a guy in Scottsdale about a week ago. I can't think of what his numbers was right offhand.
Oh, that was probably 262, Mark.
May have been.
Yeah, he's not that far from me. He's only a few miles away from me. I run across him occasionally. He's a good guy. He's still a working guy, so he's got, you know, he doesn't have the time like some of the rest of us old farts, you know.
I hear you, I do. But, yeah, I was going to say something else, but I'm getting that old stuff too, so I'll remember it later.
Got CRS, huh, Steve?
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Alright, so what are you talking on today?
Same old, Anytone Quad 5 Plus, Delta M2, old Dirty Girl, and the 5/8 Frank antenna.
Alright, well, it's doing a great job, man. The audio, you got a good signal, and the audio is quite good, actually.
Yeah, this radio has, the only thing it really has a desire for is rejection. It picks up everything, every bit of static in the air from here to New Zealand. It'll pick it up and cram it all into one signal.
Roger, yeah, and see, I've got an Anytone Quad 5N2, and that radio, I always felt like the reception was a little weak on that thing, and you know, and the actual signal strength was always a little bit weak, but yeah, I think I heard a QSK out there. Go ahead, QSK. Yeah, I got one. I think it was 191 Connecticut. Did I get that right? All right, yeah, 191 Connecticut. You got 3030 Scottsdale, Arizona here, and the fella on the other end is 483 over in South Carolina. Are you getting him as well? I apologize there, 191. I got some, I got a little bit of noise on my end. They're kind of running over you. Sorry. All right, were you getting him at all, Steve?
Definitely good to hear you again, and we'll look forward to the next time, and hopefully we'll be able to catch you in Minnesota. And if not, we'll catch you when you get back. Definitely good to hear you as always. UDX 3030 Scottsdale, UDX 483 South Carolina. We'll say 73s, 51s, and a click, click, click. Ciao, ciao, my friend.
Steve, nice chatting with you. I'm thinking last summer I was in like Georgia for a while, but I didn't even have to wait away. So, all right, man, have a good one. Nice chatting with you. Hopefully I'll catch you this summer up at the lake. And take care. 483, got 3030 Scottsdale. Be on the side, going for lunch.
Bump, bump.